It's a small block Ford, right?
Yeah, 302.
Did you make the flatbed yourself?
I build everything on this truck. Got Mercedes bucket seats in it. You know what a Miller locker is?
Hold it. So this thing had a Samurai transfer case in it, you said?
Yeah, it does. I'll go up against a dual transfer case any day of the week, and I'll turn slower than they are.
A Toyota dual case?
Yep.
You put all this work into this truck, you're just gonna give it away?
Yeah.
Well, we might be getting a free truck today. My stepdad called me this morning and he told me that his dad, which I guess you would call my grandpa, is giving away his old Ford truck that he built out to be a rock crawler. Now, I was asking my stepdad if he knows anything more about the truck, and he basically just said it's a Frankenstein truck and it's an old 70s Ford. So let's go ahead and go check this thing out and see what it's all about.
Do you want to meet us down at the Darrell storage and we go look at that thing?
Yeah, I'll head off right now.
Right.
What's up? How's it going?
Oh, that's good. I'll push my code in and you just follow me in there.
Okay.
They break?
Huh?
Did they break?
I haven't put it in yet.
Oh,
No, it's not time to eat yet.
it's first time I ever seen without them.
What are you talking about? His dentures?
Yeah. There it is.
Oh, that's it right there?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool, huh? So this thing had a Samurai transfer case in it, you said?
Yeah, it does.
And it has a spare one mounted under the bed?
Yeah.
How did you mate the transfer case to the Ford transmission?
I got between the transmission and the 14 transfer case, I got 11-inch drive line. I made a slip drive line goes in between.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So then the transfer case is a divorced case. It's not part of the transmission itself.
No, this
I
is
gotcha.
just a stock.
So the front leaf springs are the rear leaf springs off of a Jeep Wagoneer.
Yeah.
And you were saying it has Jeep Wagoneer axles, front
Yeah.
and rear?
Right.
So that a Dana 35 and a Dana 40. What gears are in the third members?
488s.
What about the transfer case?
It's just stock. So you like that mountain camping stuff? I do too, but they don't have that. Somebody breathes all the air up there. I can't breathe very well anymore. I'll tell you what. I'll go up against a dual transfer case any day of the week, and I'll turn slower than they are.
A Toyota dual case?
Yep.
That's impressive.
I had a guy that had 2 Toyota cases, and he said he's so slow, and so I said, hey, I can go just slower than that. We got out in the parking lot, got her in 4-wheel drive low. I had it in granny.
Yeah.
Got out, and I thought I was gonna have to push it.
Because it was going too slow?
Yeah. You know what a Miller locker is?
Hold it. I call it a Lincoln locker.
That carburetor.
Does it stay up on its own?
Huh?
Does it stay up on its own?
It should. But the carburetor, I had it overhauled completely about 3 years ago, and I haven't been up in it since. It runs
Right.
good on that new carburetor.
Yeah.
It's dirty and all get out.
It's crazy how much more room there is to work on these old trucks as compared to newer stuff, huh?
Oh,
you could
yeah.
like sit in there and work on this thing.
And I put power steering on it.
It didn't come with power steering
Oh,
from the
no.
factory, right?
No. The steering lever and everything was clear up on the steering column. And I moved it down here. I think I got that power steering unit off a Chevrolet.
So this gets the propane from the tank in the flatbed and then just feeds it into the
Yeah,
carburetor?
It pushes it up into the carburetor. I can start it on that. I'm on propane now because I didn't want to go down and buy gas. Got a quarter tank.
I saw it. Does it have a cam in it right now or no?
No.
It like, when it first started up, it kind of sounded like it had like a little bit of a cam lobe to it. I was like, oh, that's cool.
You got the choke pulled out just a little bit. On propane, when you first started, you got to warm it up right before it's idle.
Right, so, okay, gotcha, that's right.
And this is the throttle. That's where you can adjust your throttle when you're inside the cab.
What about all these controls?
All right.
What are these for?
This is up is the propane, and you pull this, you put it down, and pull this out for gasoline. It's kind of hard to pull out.
When you pull it out, does it start the fuel pump for the gas or something, or what?
No, it just changes it over in the carburetor. It takes the.
How do you do that?
That's with it.
Yeah, but how did you do that?
It's got a slip deal in there that opens it up. You get that all done. If it's cold, you got to push it. But it's on propane, you got to push this button. That's your primer button.
Okay.
That shoots extra amount of propane into the carburetor, fills it up fast. Then let off and usually fires right up.
Wow. There's a lot going on here as compared to
Well,
a fuel injected truck.
oil pressure's down over on the other side there under that.
This is in PSI. It has 50 pounds of oil pressure at idle.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
it.
That's
Well, I don't think it'll go up any higher. Yeah. That's what it idles at. It works.
yeah.
It goes down.
Apparently there's a trick to this transfer case and we're gonna learn it right now. This thing is huge inside, huh?
I was saying that to Jim.
Yeah, it's gigantic.
This is that little Suzuki U-joint right here.
What were you saying that this does that it
This
might be
thing will
hard to fix?
pop up. Yeah, if you go to fix it, you can do it up here.
Uh-huh.
You can do it one-handed, but I usually take it out from up here and then get it lined up, and I'll crawl under and then set it down in a notch.
Are you saying that the actual shifter itself will come out of
Yeah.
the groove?
Under that rubber there,
Uh-huh.
got a push spring. You got a little cup on there like
Right.
a washer. You push it,
Yeah.
turn it, and it locks it in.
Yeah,
You
I feel like
force
I
it,
understand
then
what
it
you're
pushes
saying.
that spring up and bottom.
It's kind of similar in the Toyotas too. They have this little like push spring deal that you push and you twist it clockwise and it
Right.
can come out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that notch, it's like just like a regular notch in a transmission. Get both plates in there and you get the shifter, and then that'll work both plates. And you can't work just one plate.
That's not what would happen on your normal
No.
Samurai though, right?
I don't know, I've never driven a Samurai.
Okay. So the factory HVAC doesn't work, but
No, these
you
all-
have this hooked up
is
to
all
a heater.
froze up. Yeah,
What are these ones in between?
lights. This light up under the left front fender, and I think this is one of backup light under there. There's another light. Forget, I don't use them.
Okay. So these are the reverse lights?
I think that's a backup light. This operates the air that pump up there, and if you leave this on, and if it's on, then you turn the engine off, it'll run that battery down because this hooked direct.
Oh, right. Yeah.
All this does is kicks that clutch in gear and on the slip clutch here.
You put all this work into this truck, you're just going to give it away?
Yeah.
That doesn't make you sad or anything?
No.
Okay.
I got my fun out of it.
All right, so we're not taking this thing home today because it has drum brakes in the front and the wheel cylinders are leaking, so it has no brakes at all. Obviously, we can't take this thing home. if we were gonna drive it, and that's what we were gonna do. So we're gonna get this thing next weekend. So we're gonna pick up that truck next weekend because, as you guys saw, it has no front brakes and we couldn't drive it home, and we don't have a trailer. One of the things that was cool is that he said that we could keep all of the camping supplies and tools that are currently in the truck. So that means anything in the cab of the truck and in the toolboxes that are on the flatbed. So that's a lot of free stuff that we get included with the free truck. So that's pretty cool. I don't really have any plans for that truck or know what to do with it yet, but I couldn't pass up the opportunity to pick up a free truck. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. If you liked it, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.